that button?
Yeah, I just wasn't sure.
Sweet. And I can double check that we have audio and everything.
Good shot. This is the 6th one.
Yeah,
Ooh, yep. I just got notified.
Run the check.
Did you hit the bell?
It
seems like it's him. So.
Alright. Are we live?
Yeah, we're
Live
good.
in 1, 3, 2, 1.
Actually, it is giving me a countdown. Live in 1 minute and 50 seconds, it says.
Okay.
Yeah,
Whitney,
so it's probably on a delay.
Yeah, it's
slight
like
delay.
definitely on.
Alright. Let's go.
Is it?
I don't know. Checking.
You already too far.
It is. Look,
Where's the
I'm waving
camera
my
at?
hand up and down.
No, there's 100% delay.
No, yeah, I just don't know.
Like a long delay because I've been going like this with my hand.
Oh, there it is. We're live.
That's ridiculous.
And we have audio.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so like a couple seconds.
So, yeah, don't get distracted by this, because there's going to be a delay on here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
let you
yeah,
know.
no,
Okay.
No.
Oh, really?
'Cause that's what they're saying.
We're not really focused on the video as much as just.
Alright, let's go.
Who do I send this to?
Hello.
Put it on your tweet.
Chad, you guys started out like that.
Alright.
Hello.
Alex, what are we talking about?
We're already live, so.
I don't know why you put me
Chad,
on
you
the
gotta
spot.
give us the introduction, my brother.
Hello, and welcome to an Oddcast podcast. I'm back here with the original Oddcast. I mean, sorry, I don't mean to yell. But can you believe this? We're here. People said we wouldn't get back together. People said there was too much distance between us. Here we are. And as you know, I'm Chad. How's everybody doing? There's no response, so it's weird to ask them how y'all are doing. But hey, I'm Chad, and here are my bros.
How's it going? Introduce us.
Oh,
You do
yeah,
it.
you want me to
Yeah,
introduce
you
us?
do
Go through
it
the
all.
lineup.
Okay, this is hard. This is a lot of pressure. Okay, man. Starting with the soon-to-be married, happily homeowner, IT Help Central All-Star, Gary Cooley.
Somebody's.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right.
What was that?
He's about to shoot like he's trying to bring you down. Watch it. He's like, sounds like bring you down, man.
Up next, the strongest man I know. Not only faith-wise, but I've literally seen the man deadlift 450 pounds,
I have actually.
more than 3 times his weight.
I'm 250 pounds, but yeah.
I saw him with his shirt off yesterday. He has back muscles that I didn't even know existed. Yeah, it's just astounding. Perfect human specimen, Thomas.
That's the longest intro.
I know. What's
He
up?
just over does it. So
How's it going?
let's just
Yeah, let's just go with it. And now
So
also we
this
have Will here.
This is our friend Will.
You were waiting for your intro too, though.
Stud. Definitely the man of the group.
They asked for the intros. I didn't want to do it.
Then
to
we
be
got
honest.
Al. Hockey fan.
Nah, it should have been like.
Let's
Yeah.
get it.
So everyone
Hey,
has their
guys.
specialty. We got Chad. He's the
Hey, let me introduce him.
Cinemaverse
Let me introduce
geek.
him.
We got
Reintroduce.
Alex. He's the gaming geek.
Gaming geek,
He's
that's
pooping
what
on
I did.
kids. You
Pooping
gotta,
on
you
kids.
gotta put that
Yeah,
on
we
there.
got the professional. This is Will, soccer fanatic. He's the
Soccer
fan of the wrong team, but it's okay. We'll let it go. And then we got Tom. Honestly, Tom's a med student. I guess you could say he's a science geek.
He's a man of all trades.
He is a man.
Yeah.
of
He can
everything.
play
He's a tennis
6
fanatic.
instruments.
And then, yeah, true that. He's a violinist for a band, so really a fiddle player.
Getting the band
For
together.
Thai Music Hill, Thai Hill Music.
Hey, we're already
get that?
endorsing already.
Yeah, Thai Hill
Ty
Music
Hill and the postal
sponsors-
stamps. Ty Hill and the postal stamps.
Yeah.
And then
It'll
this
be
is just Garen.
Yeah, check us
I'm
out
just a
soon.
normal guy.
We're releasing some new stuff.
So, anyways,
Okay.
Let's
That was
jump
a long
into it.
intro, but okay.
yeah, it was unnecessary, honestly. What? So let's see.
Yeah. So Chad,
Alright.
what are we talking about?
Whoever has the longest hair goes first. Whoever has the most hair.
Dang, I actually might have.
I
to
think
bust
It's
it.
Gary
not me.
does.
It's not me.
I actually need a haircut.
It is Garen.
It is me. Well, anyways, my fiance's cutting my hair tomorrow, so I
Hmm.
won't be.
Will she cut mine? I actually need a haircut.
Yeah, she probably would if you want. She got the. We'll be It'll be here, so you can just come over and get the clean cut. Honestly, she
Wait,
does
what
a
do you
good
mean,
job.
like fade? What does he do?
You
Does
get
he
a
quick
fade?
So she
trim
gives
or
me
like a?
like all my haircuts I've had for like the past year and a half have been from her.
Yeah,
So
Wait,
like
but
all
do
the
you-
comb
but you
overs,
don't-
those are her.
Oh,
What a
you don't
life,
do.
man.
You don't.
Yeah,
you
you
just
do.
No,
Besides,
do you? Okay, I can't remember.
Besides.
What a life, dude. I do have a mole on the back of my head. Will that freak her out?
What?
What? I do. And it protrudes pretty far out. In fact, I should probably get it checked by a dermatologist.
It's imaginary.
Is this
right
what
now.
happens when you have
It's
no
fine.
material prepared?
No material.
It's up the
Then that's
top.
farm. Alright.
Well, yeah, actually, I have a genuine question. Okay, Will.
What's up?
Let's hear it.
Will.
Why
so,
me?
So, because you know what's coming. You know what's coming.
I really don't.
Think about it. Think about it. What am I going to be asking you about? So, how do you feel? How's the Texans starting out?
Oh my God, we're gonna go there. All right, look. So,
What's going on? The best team in Texas? I thought it was the Texans. What happened?
well, you know, there's a couple things, right? So the O-line is therapy, but that's coming up. You know, Deshaun is the GOAT. We all know that. What else do we have? You know, we have the pieces. We got Kenny Stills. He's already making a difference in Houston. You know, he's talking to the police department. He's already making differences in the community, which is all that matters, right? You know, football is like secondhand. Life is what matters. And Kenny Stills is making a difference. Great acquisition at the receiver position. And we have a new center, actually, Chad Milne.
I'm
Hey,
excited.
wait, what stance though?
I'm excited.
What's that? 5-step.
5 points. He's got the crown of the helmet on the ground too. Like, what's going on? How's he snapping?
He
What's
does.
he using? He just.
Just with the mouse, just
Okay.
All right, but yeah.
So what I'm hearing is excuses on.
Well, I mean, I don't care what happens, but we're gonna finish above Cowboys. That's all it is.
Are you sure? You feel confident?
Yeah, I don't
Wait,
know
this
about
is
that
live. You
one,
want this
too,
on
bro.
right?
And
right
we
now.
can bet on that when it's like mid-season. So
Bet on now $50.
mid-season, we can do it right
Oh,
now. You know, we
it
don't
would
really
be
know.
stupid to do right now because
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because the Cowboys are destroying. You
And
know?
Hey,
just keep in mind,
They're
I'm
one injury
And we
away
have-
though. Everyone's one injury away from completely.
like being done. So
They're all healthy, bro. They're looking healthy.
hey, just to put it out there now, I'm 2-0 in bets against all the men here that have bet.
2-0. No, you're wait.
I'm 2-0.
That's it.
Against
It's just me
each
and Chad?
person?
I've won
It's
$200
just
bucks.
me and Chad who lost.
Well, I mean, me against like two of y'all.
No, you beat
No,
more. You got
you
more than
beat-
2-0.
Well, I mean, just
me on Bama.
You, him,
You took
Kyle,
him on Floyd and
took
Mayweather,
him,
right?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
so you're definitely.
as far as
good.
football,
We're 1-1.
ain't no 1-1. As far as football, I'm 2-0.
Oh,
so, you know.
football?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were crying. We had to call you bomb and everything to give you $20 back.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, but on a serious note,
$20 right now. $20 right now that I can knock you out.
I'll take the bet.
well, he has back pain, so I don't know. If
Yeah, you have to take into account, of course, if I go down because of my back pain, or I've been sick these past couple of weeks, a bad cough. So you have to take that into account.
Bad cough.
If I do go down, I mean, we have to take that into account.
So my answer to my question is mid-season, not to wait for mid-season.
Mid-season, we're gonna bet for sure. And
You're not.
Wait, you're
you don't
for sure
believe-
going to bed.
yeah, mid-season.
You don't believe
Oh,
in
okay.
that?
And I honestly feel like the Texans will go further than the Cowboys just because the AFC is weak this season and the NFC is packed. So, though the Cowboys are a better team, as far as getting further, the Texans will. That's how I feel.
Interesting. That's actually.
So, but he said they're the better team.
Yeah, you guys are a better team,
It's
but
in
we'll
the-
finish
hey.
further.
Alex, it's recorded.
Yeah.
You said?
I mean, you guys are this year. It is what it is. You know, like it
That's
is
what I
what it
can
is.
hear.
I'm not a fan. I'm a real fan. There's a difference.
Wait, I don't understand. Why wait till mid-season to bet? If you're
Because
for
that's
sure
when
betting.
that's when we have enough like leverage to see. Okay, we have enough data.
Fair
So
enough.
so
Fair
it's
enough.
determining what you bet? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, at half season, mid-season, we'll be like, okay,
So,
either you're confident or
So
you're not.
let's say the Cowboys.
But a
have-
bet is happening regardless, is what
It's
it is.
happening regardless.
Yeah. So let's say
So-
the Cowboys have a better record at mid-season. We'd still place the bet. Say we go 7-1.
Yeah.
That's
So if
the
you guys go
mid-season bet.
7-1, and let's say we go like 6-2, right? Let's say we go 5-3, and you guys go 7-1. we'll look at the schedules and I'll be like, hey, look, they're probably gonna 7-1. They'll probably finish off like 3 and like 5 for the rest of the season.
I think our first hard game is 8. I think we
You
play
know what I mean?
all bottom of
You
the.
guys are playing like bums till like half season.
Yeah, because the other team that we played, we played the Packers and the Saints back to back, but the Saints lost their QB.
Yeah,
Packers
so, like,
offense has been bad.
Yeah, so mid-season.
So we play the Patriots in New England. We really don't have a strong team.
And you guys know AB got suspended, right? That was nuts.
They know they cut him off the team. They released him.
Yeah, that was like when I heard that today at work, I was like, so what happened was me and this one guy were talking about
But Josh Gordon's better, anyways.
Me and my coworker were like, yo, the Patriots are stacked, right? During lunch, and 20 minutes later, Antonio Brown got released, and I was like, we just talked about that. He was like, yeah. So that was crazy.
Yeah.
But Antonio Brown, man, hey, get it together, baby. Call God.
I think he's going to prison, so for rape. So
for
I hope he's praying.
Yeah, the first one was rape allegations. The
For
second,
real?
yeah.
I thought it was just in a
But in this climate, rape allegation can really just be a bad date. You have to look into it.
Okay.
You have to look into it further.
This guy's dumb.
I'm
I'm
not disregarding it. I'm just saying we have to wait for evidence.
but did you-
for
that's
their
the worst
investigation.
way to put it.
Yeah, you did was.
Oh, sorry, did I put it a bad way? I'm sorry.
You should
I'm
have read the
sorry.
right.
Hey, you have a
It's
sister.
rape allegations. It's not sexual misconduct.
Well, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we don't condone that.
I don't have any information on it. You're right. So I'll be
Yeah,
back.
you're uninformed.
I am.
Misinformed.
Well, misinformed.
Or actually uninformed. 'cause he
Uninformed. He doesn't know
Twitter.
anything on this.
I'm not misinformed. Yeah.
So, hey, but anyways, hey, how y'all been doing though? How's the semester going? You know, give us some feedback. What's going on? What's new? You know,
Tinder date?
Tinder date.
Chat? Tinder?
I just forgot it's 2 a.m. and I'm texting people. No, I'm sorry. No Tinder. I don't even have the app.
Okay.
Next, what about you, Alex? I know Alex is on Tinder.
No, I'm not. I deleted that app like long time ago.
Wait, but why?
Why,
Like, too many successes or too few?
So first, I made the Tinder account for a joke, and so I wasn't like taking
A joke.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. He's like,
And so,
maybe we can get something. But
so literally, I would spend like hours just like swiping. I'm like, this is a waste of time, so I deleted it.
Man, if it was popping though, you just gotta put a trap on there. Everybody that has a Tinder, if you're a guy, because if you're a guy, right, these are tips.
Oh, you
I have a
know
Tinder.
from personal
I do
experience?
have a Tinder. Yeah, this is from. I do have a Tinder. You
We've been knowing.
We know people that have. You didn't know this, but
Are you kidding me?
I never told you.
Is that how
unless
you-
unless
Yeah,
you
but
found me.
Is
No,
that
but we know. What was her name?
Savannah? Is that,
Oh, yeah.
Savannah.
But anyways.
Sorry, Savannah, if you're listening.
Hey,
I
if
don't
you're
know.
watching,
Hey, Savannah,
like,
baby, I'm here in Lubbock, so you know, let's talk.
oh my god.
But what was I gonna say? It's a
Tinder
trap.
tips.
Yeah, a trap. Your profile, your pictures.
Trap.
It's a trap. So your profile picture gotta be, you know, like a trap. So it is what it is. But that's what it is.
What does that mean though? What is
Like
a
it
trap?
gotta be a good picture, like your best picture in your life. It gotta be like your profile picture.
I mean,
You know what I'm
how's
saying?
that a trap?
Because that's what they see. That's what they swipe.
He's there looking in.
but it make it.
Because he's not going to look
Because
like
it's
that.
a
when you
trap.
see
Like
it.
you probably don't look like that in real life, but like take your best angles, you know, like all that. Chad taught me all that, so it worked
It's
for
both
him.
ways. She
Yeah.
might be an 8 on the picture, but in real life she might be like 5.
Hey, I'll take a 2.
Hey,
I'll
we'll
take
take
anything.
ones right now.
Alex is settling for pennies, okay.
Just a warm body.
A jetpack.
Yikes.
Wait, but what's going on with you? You haven't
Yeah, what's up
actually
with you,
said.
Willie?
Going on with what? What y'all trying
What's
to?
your life?
Yo. Okay.
Wait, you moved
I don't-
first. When did you move?
Move to where? I mean
Austin.
Austin.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay,
How
so
long-
so
yeah.
here's the timeline, right? So graduated in December, right? Moved back to Houston, which is where I'm from. So went back to my house, my parents' house. Applied for jobs like everybody does when you graduate, and got a job. So and then got a job in Austin. So I moved from Houston to Austin.
What was the job though?
I worked at Apple. I don't work at Apple anymore, but I did work at Apple. And then so I was in Austin. And I'm in Austin now.
So where do you work at now?
I work as I don't want to. But I work at a company. I don't know what the rules are on that or like the laws.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I work at a
I
company.
don't know if you have an NDA signed.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
So
So
it'd be fair. That's fair.
I work at a company. I actually had a NDA at Apple, but I mean I'm not there anymore. So I worked at Apple.
But that's just disclosing the information that they want to keep
Yeah, I
private.
guess. But I mean, I work at a new company now, so worked at Apple for like 6 months.
Did you like it?
It was really laid back. I was surprised.
Pay well though, or no?
Pay decent, you know what I mean? We could pay the bills, you know what I mean? It was really laid back and it was weird. Well, like, Apple's a good company. But, that's clear there. But it was so many people. It's like an Apple campus, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's so many people, so every time there's 100 people, there's still there 70%, right?
Oh my gosh. Y'all get discounts or what?
We do not. We suck. That's
But
like,
don't?
yeah,
Like, what about free, like,
I,
share or
I have a
something?
couple headphones from them, but like, I thought I was gonna get AirPods because they're like, hey, everybody gets headphones, and I was like, ooh, we're getting AirPods, and we got like the wire ones.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I know, right?
What's
What
this
the-
yeah.
And they came in, and I'm opening them. I'm like, okay, let's see. And I saw like the wires, and I'm like, so I have.
Were they
wire
at least
headphones.
lightning port headphones, or were they like
They were just like the
old
regular
school?
like iPhone like.
Yeah.
Wait, they were the 2.4 jack, or they were the ones that go in like this, like lightning?
No, they're like regular like that.
They
Yeah.
don't
Hey,
even
why-
make
why do you have
those
to do like
anymore.
that?
Yeah, so I was like, there's no perks, I guess.
Wait, they don't
Your
make
phone
those?
doesn't even
Yes,
have
they
that
make
jack.
those.
I
does it?
do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but there's no
No, they don't even
perks.
make those anymore because none of the phones now have it.
Yeah, but there's
Oh,
no.
I thought they just gave you an adapter when they gave it.
You know,
No,
it's-
from
what
now
they
on,
do
since the iPhone 10, since the first X came out, they quit. They just send you lightning port straight up. I didn't get one with mine.
But yeah, there's no
That's
perks
good.
that you would think, hey, I work at Apple, like, oh my god, he must get all that. No, there's no perks. You know, so.
Because I think even like the Apple Store employees get 10% off, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
I don't.
Which
know.
obviously your job is way better than theirs, but like,
So you think there should be like more perks, I guess.
yeah, I think
But
you
there's
should,
no perks.
Yeah,
Hey, you got
that's
some
okay.
headphones?
I mean, I got the headphones and like mouse, you know, like, but like I don't have a Mac at
Bought
home.
on Facebook probably for like $2.
Yeah, I don't have a Mac at home, so mouse I have
I got a
Windows.
mouse.
Yeah, you whenever I left, like you could get your mouse if you wanted to, or your keyboard, your wireless
Oh, the
keyboard.
smart ones?
And
What the
yeah,
hell?
Oh,
And
those
you
are
didn't
nice.
get them?
I have a Windows like
Yeah,
laptop.
but those
Wait,
are
you-
nice because those are like $100.
I know you could have gotten them and gotten a Mac.
and try to like
Or-
sell them, like
Or you
you know,
could
I mean,
have stuff
well,
for a bro with Mac, like me or Alex.
Exactly.
well,
Yeah,
yeah. See, I didn't think about all
Like
that.
I need the wireless keyboard for the mini Mac that we're going off of because see the wire.
Yeah, I had a
doesn't
wireless
reach.
keyboard and the mouse. I could have tricked that, but I have a Windows laptop, so I never took it.
True.
But there's no perks that you would think somebody working at Apple would get, I guess. Maybe we're not like high level, but I don't know. But life is good, man. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Yeah.
So
What else
Ryan,
else
you have a place to play soccer there? Or what?
Man, actually,
You still look.
I just collapsed my knee. So crazy story, right? I'm actually injured right now. I'm out. 2 weeks ago, I collapsed like my knee. This is the worst pain I've ever felt in my life.
Worse than
So-
last time you messed your knee up.
That was actually my quad, right? It was my
Oh,
left
yeah,
quad,
yeah.
and that was my left knee. So what happened is I went to like plant my foot down to change directions, and my knee like went over and it like collapsed on me. So it was swollen for like a week. Yeah. So this is my second week recovering right now, so I'm out. But yeah, I did find a spot, and my teammate is the CEO favorite.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's dope.
That is
Nuts.
pretty cool.
That was
That's nuts.
that's nuts. So the way I found it,
It's
and it's
crazy.
like okay, the way
That's
I,
Austin though.
yeah, it's awesome.
It's low key
So,
Texas, Silicon Valley.
yeah. So the way I found that out, right, is I went to practice, right? I was new. This was like February. I was new to the team. I was like the new guy, and they were like, "Okay, yeah, we're not sure how good you are." I'm a beast, by the way. just let's set that clear. But be humble. I'm gonna come back to it. Okay.
Thank you.
So So they're like, hey, we're not sure if we want you on our team. We want you to try out, and we'll see if you're good or not, and we'll, if you made it or not. And I was like, all right, I'm better than all y'all, but I tried out. I tried out, and the owner, and well, not the owner, but like the dude was normal. You would not know that he works at Favor, that he's the owner of Favor.
Yeah.
He was just normal. He had long hair, like shabby hair. And I was like, hey, do you guys have an indoor team too? I'm trying to get involved as much as I can. I'm new here. And he answered. He was like, yeah, we do have an indoor team. And he was like, let me get your contacts. And I gave him my phone. Yeah, and I gave him my phone, right? I'm like, just put in your number and your name, save it. And he puts in his number and his name. But I do have a habit of like searching people up. I swear to God, like this happens all the time. When people, when I meet somebody new and they add their phone, I just search them up, right? On
because
LinkedIn.
you're interested.
Yeah, on LinkedIn or Facebook.
You're
Right?
like curious like a cat.
Yeah, if I meet somebody new, I always do that. It's weird, but I do it.
That's awesome. That's
actually
that's really smart.
So he added his name. I'm not gonna say his name, but he added his name.
I mean, anyone could look it up on the Google, but
look it up on your own. I'm not gonna display it.
Yeah.
But and so when I got home, I was like, hey. So I texted him. I'm like, hey. So he was like, show up on Tuesday. Wear blue. Blah blah blah. I was like, okay. Let me look him up. So I looked him up, and he had videos on YouTube talking to like conferences, and I looked at his LinkedIn, and he was like CEO of Favor and all this, and I was like,
crazy.
Yeah.
And I was like, he just gave me his number, and
you getting free food or what?
Nah.
Dude, free Favor credit, bro.
So, but you know what's crazy though? Like, so he added me, right? And I'm like, he just gave me all that, and nobody else. So what we'll get to that. And I was like, okay, I need to make sure that.
We need a disclaimer real quick though, for the people who are on, So Favor is a delivery service.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it does food. It'll do groceries.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I thought it was just food.
It's like beyond now, but it's actually just a Texas-based delivery service.
It is, yeah.
So it's only in Texas. But it's it's kind of like Uber Eats, but it's different.
Yeah.
But yeah, apparently they just added where you can do groceries and stuff too.
Yeah, I didn't
so
know
they're
that.
partnering with new things.
But so what I did was the next time we had practice, the next Thursday, I was like, okay, he gotta be driving something nice or something, like he can't just be this normal. I can't believe it, right? And I was like, okay, let me see. Practice was over, and I was like, let me see what car he's gonna get in. I stayed back just to see that, and he had a brand new murdered out Tesla. And he got in it, and I was like, that makes sense.
You should be able to pick it out.
There was a Tesla in the parking lot, but I was like, whose Tesla is this? I never knew that. So the second practice, I was like, okay, I'm gonna see what car he gets in. And he got in that Tesla. I was like, okay, that makes sense. So I have that's a bragging right, I guess. I have a Favor order on my phone.
That's freaking dope. Yeah.
Hey, you should just act like you don't know and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go get Favor. Try to see
anybody hungry? Anybody hungry? I'm ordering.
Anybody
Favor.
hungry?
He's like, no, I got you
He's
guys.
like, dude,
I got you. I got
It's
you.
like $100 Favor credit.
Yeah,
that's
but,
gained for 2 weeks. No big.
he's really cool, man. He's normal. You would never know. If you didn't look him up, I wouldn't know to this day if I didn't look him up. He's normal.
And
that's what I learned.
Those are the ones.
And that's what I learned. Hey, you can be successful, but you just want to be normal. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about all the extra stuff. It's good to be successful, but that was a learning lesson. I'm like, if he's the owner of Favor and we're on the same team, and I didn't even know this, I had to look him up. That humbled me. You know what I'm saying? Credits to Chad. He gave me a formal award to be humble. So I remembered him at that point.
Okay.
So yeah. But yeah, life is good though. I want to know what Chad's been doing. That's what I want to know.
Yeah, true. Me too.
I've been doing a lot of things, man. None of them good.
Dude, we could roast you so.
Were you in a roast, Chad?
No, we'll just let him.
No, just go ahead and roast them. You go see
Yeah,
them one
go ahead
time.
and roast me. They've all been doing it. Go
We
ahead.
don't know when you're gonna see them.
So let's hear. So how's it been? What you been doing there?
It's been good, dude. Just been living in Houston.
Hey,
Working IT job there, so just chill, man. Working a lot of night shifts, which is weird because you get your schedule switch around. The body is not meant to be up at night and sleep during the day. Especially when you've been doing it for your whole life, and then you just switch it around. You kind of start it's weird. I can't really explain it. you start seeing things. And
Your back start hurting.
Yeah.
So do you get a lot of issues working at night?
No, at night it's dead. None of the stores
No
are
one
open.
calls from like Europe or anything. They don't have any Europe stores.
From
or-
Europe?
No, they're only in U.S. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. Pretty chill. Living with my big bro.
What's going on in your dating life?
Dating life, is so complicated, man.
Yeah, you had to delete Tinder, right? You had to.
He's
Uh-huh.
on Bumble.
Per-
I think he's on Bumble.
Yeah.
Hey, in personal situations, you need to keep it out or what? Too personal?
Yeah, I'd honestly prefer not to get into it on the podcast. I wouldn't mind.
Non-disclosed. You're at NDA.
Okay, yeah.
It's been signed. Fair enough. What else? You know, what's new? You know,
What's new?
yeah, what's new with you?
Dude, tell him what happened to your Honda.
My Honda? That was a long time ago. My sister wrecked it and totaled it. And then guess what? Last weekend she was riding in a car with her friends, in her friend's Audi, right? And they totaled it.
Oh no way.
Her friend was driving though, but they
she
totaled it.
she really totaled the Honda. I don't think I did know this.
Bro, she totaled her Honda. His
Yeah,
Honda.
yeah, she totaled the Honda.
But it was her Honda at that point, right?
At that
Well,
point,
yeah.
it was, yeah.
but Still.
Have you got a new vehicle? now?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, so that's new, I guess. I got a new vehicle.
Are you
Oh,
driving?
nice.
Is it that one
Yeah.
up there? Is it that one that you had?
What?
Is it that one that you had?
Yes, it was
Oh,
the one
that
that I
is-
had.
Wait,
yeah.
I don't
What was
even
it?
know
What was
it.
it? What was it?
It's a
Last
Ford
thing-
Fusion. Yeah.
Which behind?
My boy,
Way.
baby.
Ford,
I
baby.
told you, bro.
Wait,
Ford.
Fusion? Oh, you got a Fusion?
Yeah,
Fusion.
that's a step
Where did
up,
you get
dude.
that?
I got it off a lot. This guy said he'd give it to me for a really cheap price. After he sold it to me, he left the lot, and I haven't seen him there since. I've driven past there, and yeah.
Wait, so this was exchanging a lot?
Yeah, I had to go get cash. He went to the ATM with me. I had to go get cash. I wanted to get in it before he sold it to me, but he said I couldn't. So I just had to buy it right there. So,
Too far on the joke. Anyway, they're like, what year?
Wait, for real though.
2016, yeah, 2016.
Okay, it's the same year as mine. Is it titanium package?
Oh, really? Same year?
Yeah.
You don't have Fusion?
Bifocus. She's a step up.
It has to be some package, cause yeah.
Well, the Fusion's just a step up already, anyways. But I don't know what the base is. I don't know if you have titanium or if you just have the base. But even the base is nice compared because
Is
it's the
titanium the
luxury.
highest level?
Yeah. Well, unless
Well,
the
no, it's not
Focus
base.
is the ST because it's the race car version, but the titanium package is the highest level technically.
I think it might be. I'm not sure if it's the titanium package, but it's definitely a package because it's got some lines.
Does it have
on
leather
the-
seats?
Yeah, leather seats.
And
It's
then
got.
the Sony system?
I'm not sure if it's Sony.
Okay.
It's got such a nice, dude. The Ford Sync. If you drive a Ford, you know what I'm talking about. It's just like the Bluetooth media system that they have is so much better than Honda's.
Are you on Sync?
Honda's is.
Are you on Sync 3?
Wait, which car did you like better though?
I don't know. This one.
Really?
1000%.
I told you Ford was the way. Y'all all
Really?
told me no, Honda's the move, and I told you Ford was
No,
the move.
I mean, listen.
Wait, hold on. Why not?
Dude, the room in the car.
Okay, so it's room.
Ford makes cars for Americans, so they know how much room we need. So, that's just it.
Honda's made in America too.
Honda's made in America?
Yeah.
No, they aren't. Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah, look it up.
What are you scared of?
No, yeah, it's awesome. 2016 Ford Fusion, 18,000 miles, and I don't know that it has some package on it because it's got some silver around the windows and stuff. So
We'll have to look at it tomorrow. I'm excited. I like my Ford a lot too. So.
yeah,
What color?
Look up this.
red
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
something.
or maroon. I don't know.
Is it like? Oh, okay. It's that
Maroon
like
color.
metallic crimson or whatever, maybe almost.
Yeah. I've
Okay.
seen. Like out of all the Fusions I've seen, I think I've seen the most with this color. They have.
D-O-H-E.
You should have got the metallic gray, like space gray, like mine. It's just pretty, and they stay clean.
I bought it used, so I never,
Favorite.
I
Mine was used to actually.
Did you get a dealership? I'm assuming.
Yeah, dealership, yeah.
It's good.
So yeah, I haven't had it a month yet, but I love it, man. It's amazing. Although it sucks, dude. It sucks to pay payments, bro. It's like, yeah, I got this cool car that I love. It's my favorite car that I've ever had.
Yeah, I guess
But also
he
now,
found it. It's this is nice.
locked into these payments every month.
Yeah, I have these on my
And I guess, yeah, it sucks.
I
But I guess that's life.
I'm so mad actually right now. So this week,
Oh, mom called me. That's crazy.
someone backed into my car.
No way.
But the good news is they didn't back into the point of breaking anything necessarily. It was obviously a pickup truck with a ball. They didn't stay, so it was a hit and run. But with it literally only broke my grill on my front of my car just in one area. But it looked like someone, so it really could have not been a car. It could have been someone smashed it or whatever. But I'm thinking it was someone like with a truck and their ball backed into it. And it just cracked up my grill, so they probably didn't even hit it that hard. But it like chunked off 2 pieces of the body just like this big, and then it busted in the grill and I had like pull pieces out. The good thing it's like a $60 fix, but then where the little pieces are, like the empty holes, it's kind of crappy. But I gotta call Walmart and see if they got surveillance footage or not.
Oh, dang, yeah.
Yeah, so you know I'm not getting nothing for that. I'm just gonna have to buy the grill on Amazon, replace it myself.
That sucks.
What did you say? Your grill?
Yeah, like on my car.
Like
The front?
Yeah.
Alright, crazy story. I was so mad. So my car, right? So the front plate, on the front of your car. So it was just normal, like it was sturdy on the front. And this is whenever I played for Texas Tech men's club soccer, and we were at the turf fields and I parked, and let's say I park and there's a spot in front of me, right? Mm-hmm. And the next guy comes in and backs in.
Yeah.
And that spot and like backs too far and hits my front plate and like messes it up or whatever, and like pulls forward again and just like let it be as it is. And we came back from the game, and I happened to just walk to the front of my car, and I saw that, and I'm like, "Who did this?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, I meant to tell you this. My bad." I backed this.
Wait, was one on the team?
And he was on the team too. And this, if it's one person in the whole team that would do that, like it would be him. So that made me even more mad. And I was just like, if there's one person I could think of that would do this to somebody, it's you.
Did he fix it?
And you did it too. He was just like, "My bad, bro, but at least I told you." And I was just like, if I had a shotgun on me, I'll be in jail. Yeah, I was just like, so to this day, my front plate is like not sturdy to this day, and that's what happened to it. And I'm just like, if I had a gun on me right now, like,
well, actually,
Hey, I actually got something bad too.
I'll be gone.
This is like the 4th day I had the car, and okay, so I've been driving the SUV.
See, like, you can't even really tell.
Oh, you can tell.
But like, no, like it's not.
It's not that bad though.
But it's a $60. I'll fix it. But like in total, you can't really tell.
Yeah, I guess.
But you can tell.
You can
It
tell,
makes me so mad. But
Oh yeah.
still.
That's crazy. That's like a piss.
But like from far, you can't. Like but still, it's still aggravating.
So I kind of realized this when I bought this car. I've driven an SUV my whole life. Like the amount of times
CRV's not. That's
okay. The CR. No, you're right. That's the smallest car I've ever driven though.
The Explorer was smaller.
That truck was
No, the Explorer was smaller?
I think so.
It was small in
Which
what?
Explorer? The 06?
Not the 06.
No.
The white
Wait,
one?
small in
No.
what? In space or the car itself? Like
No, I mean the
the
car
gold
in
one,
total
the gold
size.
Hey, you can argue, like, apart from the bed on that red truck you had, it was mad small. Like, apart from the bed, which you don't use, like,
What are you talking
Yeah, but you still have
talking about?
You had this little
I'm
red
just
truck.
saying.
Oh.
I'm just. Yeah. That was my very first car.
Okay, the
Yeah.
one before. Okay.
Yeah, Fury is what we called it at the end because it made a noise like a tank. Okay.
Anyways, go ahead and
y'all
talk
get me.
about the car.
Okay. So I've driven pretty good sized cars. I've never driven a sedan or a coupe my whole life. Okay, and so I did have to get used to this new sedan that I have, right?
You had to get used to. You sat in a lot of.
I did. No, I swear, I've sat in a lot
Hey,
of
the
them, but I've
Mazda?
driven like
Oh, the
the
Mazda.
Mazda. Like I've driven that like twice. Besides that, I've driven a sedan like 10 times. Not even 10 times in my life.
Hey, but they're so much easier. You can whip into anything.
Exactly, they're so much easier.
It's the best.
But I was kind of not used to it yet.
I'm buying
I
a
get to
truck.
my parking garage at my work.
See, I'm so used to a truck, and then I got a car, and then I drove Alex's truck last week to move.
Yeah, remember that
And
one
I'm
time
like,
you drove your truck?
"God, this thing is completely
We were leaving
different."
Chad's house and you tried to make a U-turn on Chad's house right there, and you almost hit the curb. You're driving his truck. Remember?
I
It was
don't.
me, you,
Probably
and
don't.
him, and you're like, "Let me just drive your truck."
Wait, Gannon was driving?
He was driving your truck.
I was, or he?
No, he was driving your truck, and this is whenever he had his truck too, but his was two doors, like single cab, and his was like full. And he just tried to whip it real quick, and he thought he
Yeah,
just,
my radius in the little ones.
and he thought he just could like his truck, and he almost hit the curb. And he was like, "Oh, I thought it was just like mine," and I'm like, "Okay."
Because my turn radius in my single cab was good, even though it was full size pickup. It was because they were still.
Is that
closer
considered
to
full size?
Yeah, because it was a quarter ton.
Oh,
Speaking of hitting the curb, this
Maybe
has to do with
half
hitting the curb. I'm pulling up to my parking garage at my work, and pulled up too close. I scraped my rim. It's literally like fourth
From your
there.
Fusion?
Fourth, yeah, on my Fusion.
And they're metal. They're like
Dang, dog.
you have the full aluminum rims.
I don't think I've ever
Maybe, I don't know.
curbed my wheels.
That's weird.
I haven't either.
No. Speaking of
I've curbed like the tires, but
It
never
sucks.
the wheel itself.
Yeah,
I've never curbed
Never
a
got
tire.
How does
Yeah,
that
I have
happen?
definitely.
I just pulled up too close and just kind of.
That's weird.
That sucks.
No,
Yeah.
speaking of car wrecks, like I think a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I was parked in front of Mark's house, just like on the not on the driveway,
Mark's
but
house, like the house I lived in? On 14th Street?
No,
it
it's
was
Zach's house.
No,
okay,
Zach
yeah.
Berg's house. So I parked in the front, right by the curb, and then the next door neighbor or the neighbor across the street, she was backing up, and she hit the side of my truck, like on the opposite side of the street.
Was it dented?
Oh yeah,
Did she talk to you?
Yeah, no. So when the wreck happened, I wasn't there, but thankfully when I got there like that night, they came across and like explained the whole situation and
That's a
got
good
the
citizen.
insurance.
That's a good citizen, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
what
they could
else?
have just stuck a sticky note. Sorry.
Sticky
Call
note.
me.
But what else could she do? She lived across the street.
Yeah, I
You'll
think
get her.
I mean, but you could have kept
Yeah,
that
no,
on
but
that
we
up.
didn't know it was.
Yeah, I get you. I get
Yeah,
you.
but my truck was in the shop for like a month, so
Dang. What was that for this? I never heard this.
it was during the summer, like
Ah.
2 years ago.
Okay.
I feel like I remember this, but maybe I didn't. Maybe that's before me. Maybe I just remember
Nah,
you telling me about it.
this is whenever you and Kyle were running around and you're having
Mhm.
like 2 hours of sleep, so you probably forgot the whole thing.
That's probably when I was falling asleep behind the wheel. That's right. You know.
Go.
Tough times. These were tough times. He's safe now, so we're good.
That's crazy.
Thank the Lord, Mac. You changed him.
Oh man, you know who we should have had on this podcast is Ty, so we could hear like his perspective on like music and all that. That would have been dope.
Maybe tomorrow. He would have probably been down, but I texted him earlier. He was doing study. He needed practical.
So you guys just broke up on the living situation? As soon as y'all moved out, everybody just went separate
Well,
ways.
So, listen. Me and Ty and Sway were supposed to live together. But then Tyler said he didn't want to live with me because we always argued. Did we used to always
What?
argue?
Y'all always argued.
Did we? Yeah, we didn't, right? You don't remember.
I think I saw you like twice the whole semester.
Yeah, he was just being dumb.
Yeah.
So, but then they said he said he's down. He said he's down. They're all like, okay, so we're just going to stay at the repub? They're like, yeah.
Yeah.
And so I re-signed there.
You did?
Yeah. This is in the fall. This is before you left, I think. No, this is right for like January.
Oh, okay.
I re-signed, and then like the next, like I'm like, hey, y'all gotta do this, like, or you're gonna miss the deal. Like I'm getting them to extend it because it's Marco. So I'm like getting Marco to hold the deal even though it's been expired for like 2 weeks. And then he's they're like, yeah, we don't want to live there. I'm like, oh my. So now I'm locked into this 4-bedroom, and I'm gonna have to live with randoms. I'm like, yeah, I don't know about it.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Okay, so I'm like, I don't know about this, whatever. So they're like, we're gonna find something else. Like, okay, whatever, I'll do that, and then I'll just live here. It's fine. Then, so I'm not gonna mention any names, but I had a kind brother that I love a lot inside of a friend group. He's a bit odd, but he's a good guy through and through.
I mean, hey, we're the Oddcast.
So,
Yeah. Anyways.
he got back pain, excuse him.
Yeah. Anyways, so he said I like put on our group message, hey, I'm looking for roommates.
And he responded?
And a couple people responded, but then he didn't necessarily respond. He asked about it. He got like he was asking for general information on the place.
Can you
And
give me a first letter name?
I'll tell you later.
Yeah,
But then like okay, a couple weeks later he calls me and he's like, hey, I went up to the office because no wait, actually I'm missing a piece. So he got all the general information. Then he texts me. He's like, hey, do you have rooms still? And I was like, no, I think we're full. I think they filled it because like I like the guy, but I wasn't sure about living with him or not.
I knew it.
And
That's
then-
exactly what I
listen,
was thinking.
Listen,
Okay.
so I'm like, I don't know. And then he calls me again like a week later. He's like, hey, I went in and signed, and I told them that I wanted to live with you, and they said they moved people around to get me in. And I was like, oh my, I didn't say, like, you could have asked. Like, yeah. So So I'm like, okay, it sounds good, whatever, alright. And I still would have been down to live with them. Like, it would have been weird.
Were you?
Yeah, I would have been alright, I guess.
You're just gonna be like, hey, let's do this.
We live with Alex, so.
I'm like the most normal person ever.
Hey, that's a new intro. The most normal person ever.
Anyways,
Alex
is a good roommate.
You were really gonna do this?
No, I was gonna be okay. But then, then we get to like June or whatever. It's getting closer, and then and these other two goons still haven't signed a place to live, and Alex hasn't either.
You know, Tyler's that.
And actually, I'm still trying to get Alex to sign with me.
Yeah. This is the part where I'm trying to still convince my dad to let me sign.
Yeah, to live with it because. But the thing is, he graduates in December, so it'd be like your situation last year, where he would have been signing for a year. No, they told him they can only do a year.
Yeah, see, that's where they get you.
So he's like, I don't know. He's trying to convince his dad, and then basically his parents told him they didn't care, but when it came to the spring, he was gonna have to pay for it, which is fair. So, and then Alex saw, and then Alex got frustrated with me. We won't go into details. This is a pretty funny story too.
I was doing laundry.
Well, I want to hear this.
Okay, actually, I'll tell you my perspective because you know mine's
There's
always
two sides to every story. Okay.
You know my side's always the best.
All right,
So I don't know. His side is normal.
Okay,
bro.
I've been like staying on him, like, hey, because I don't want to live in this place alone, like with randoms or, you know, I'm trying to get another person in, so
to
dilute
the situation.
Yeah, and so I'm like, Alex, you gotta sign, bro. So I go up to, I'm like, me and Tyler were hanging out or something too. It was like not finals week, but they had like hot chocolate and stuff down at the office, like going on. So I like walked up midway through the stairs and I'll see him doing laundry. I'm like, hey Alex, what are you doing, man? He's like, I'm doing laundry? Like, I'm like, yeah, obviously, okay. And then I'm like, hey, you want to go sign with me and then we can go run and do something? And he's like, I'm doing laundry. And I'm like, bro, I can see. Like, are you good? And he's like, yes, I'm fine. And I was like, do you want to sign? Because he didn't answer the question. And he was like, quit trying to be my dad. He slammed the door. He slammed the laundry door. And I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to be your dad. I'm just trying to get you to live with me. I'm trying to have a bro. I'm trying to have a bro. And he's like, just stop caring then. And I was like, whatever. No. And I walked down the stairs and Tyler looks at me. He's like, what's up with that guy? And I was like, I don't have any idea. I don't know what his problem is. And I was
man. Hey, let's hear the normal side.
Okay, yeah, let's hear the normal side of the story.
When I was rudely interrupted by
So during this part, I still haven't told them, like, I'm still trying to convince my parents, like.
Yeah, this is also, I'm in the black. I don't know anything.
So I'm still trying to convince my parents, and they keep on saying no. And I'm a people pleaser, and so I didn't want to like tell them up front like what's going on, and so I was trying to withhold that information as long as possible.
Trying to string them along for a little bit.
Yeah, and then I do that the whole time. Garen's like, "Hey, please sign. Like, we're running out of time." And I was just mad because my parents were saying no. Garen kept on asking, and so I just had a mini tantrum. But I was doing laundry at the time.
So it was true. He's like, I'm doing laundry, and then he did. You're not my dad. I remember I'm like, Dad?
That's a lie, dude.
I guess. I don't know what's going on.
That's not bad.
But other than that, I'm a pretty normal guy.
Yeah, you're pretty normal.
Hey, it was a bad day, you know? We all have our bad days.
You know, we have a brother that, so normally he's normal. But we had and that's actually, I think every one of us was there. And we were watching, I want to say the BET Awards or the Grammys.
I wasn't there.
You weren't there for that?
No, I wasn't there. I missed it all.
We were watching the Grammys, and did somebody make fun of the president?
Yes.
In the Grammys, right? The host did. And you heard about this though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I guess somebody was loyal to is it the right wing or the left wing? I'm not even sure what wing
The
that
right
is.
wing, the
It's
right
the
wing.
right wing.
Loyal, didn't appreciate the president being offended
Yeah, so they not
or being
appreciate-
attacked. I guess.
Yeah, the president being joked
Insulted.
about, and he had to
Joke
leave the house basically. So you either leave the house, or you watch what else was put on,
The NFL games or something.
Or we watched the-
All-Star or something.
or we watch
Yeah, I think we watched the All-Star.
All-Star game, or you leave the house. Those are the options. So hey, mind you, we're in West Texas, so just to give you context. But yeah, but normally they're normal, you know what I'm saying? But it just happens, like, it'll be one time and you just, like, it makes you, like, rethink their whole...
Oh, okay.
Wait, remember his normal reaction
Who's normal
when you asked for him to comment?
He was
When I was
quiet.
to comment.
When you asked Alex to comment.
I was just like, well,
You're like, this is Alex's house too.
Yeah.
Well, it was, actually.
Yeah.
And then what did Alex say?
Alex was like, hey, if I say something here, I might get shot the next day.
That's
He was
true.
like-
That was actually true.
He was like, Ethan was texting him to the door with the gun and all that, and I'm like, he was like, I don't know if I can make it here. I'm just gonna be quiet.
Oh my gosh. So dumb.
Anyways,
Oh.
but back to the housing. So okay, so I was on the housing story. So we were talking about Alex. So then I tried to get Alex. He did his tantrum. So I was like, screw Alex. He's obviously not living with me. So then I talked Kyle into it, but then he kept going back and forth. He's like, I'm gonna.
Kyle already has a spot.
Yeah, well he didn't at the end, cause Ethan was going home and Josh and them had an offer.
Ethan already
yet.
graduated?
Yeah, Ethan graduated in May. And then, but he kept saying, I think I'm gonna do it. But you gotta give me the deal. I'm like, okay, we gotta go to the office with me. And he would always it'd be like back and forth. I can't go today. I can't go today. So it'd be like both of us hit and miss. And then finally, like his birthday week comes around, and I'm like, hey, we gotta sign, right? He's like, yeah, we'll sign like tomorrow. I'm like, okay. And then we go to his birthday party, and I told Tom, and Tom's like, are you sure this is what's going on? And so I asked him about his birthday, and he's like, no, I'm sorry, McGregor and Josh told me I can live with them, so I'm living with them next year. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I'm like,
So is that what's going on?
so then I'm like, sheesh. And then I realized that I was going to get married anyways. Well, I was going to propose, but Mackenzie said she wanted to get married this spring.
Okay.
Like, well, actually, this is after we get. Well, but either way, we were talking. So I was going to live with Swade and Tyler finally, because they were like, hey, let's still get one together. And I was like, okay, I think I can get rid of my lease because the Republic's 100% leased out. So there's not an open room. And
you were able to cancel your lease after you already
No. So they were already leased out all the way, and my lease was for $120 below what they were advertising. So so I subleased out. I was like, hey, like I got the lowest rate in the complex, and someone took it. So then I was like, okay. So then I was gonna live with them at the Grove, but I waited. I was like, I'm not gonna sign until my sublease is fully taken over and everything, and I'm set. And then I went to Colorado with my fiance. We got engaged right before, and then we discussed and we decided we wanted to have a March wedding. I was like, well, I'm not going to sign a 12-month lease to go from August to July and then not live there from March to July because she don't want to live with other people.
Honestly, though,
So I was like, that's
in all
stupid.
honesty, right? The year that I don't know, it's pretty close, but living on your own. I mean, you're doing it now, but like I've done it before for a whole year. That was the year that I had the most, like, done. To be honest,
Like got done with stuff.
like life-wise, school-wise, everything. That was the year. The year that I lived by myself was the year that I was able to achieve the most.
Yeah.
That was my best academic year, my best money year, my best all year, like everything year in college. Out of all my
Your
years.
best Kappa Chi year?
It was, remember?
Yeah, it was because he wasn't working that much.
I
Or he
wasn't
was,
working
he
that
was
much,
working
and I was
late.
trying to get involved. And then my senior year, whenever I moved with y'all, that's when
Yeah.
things happen. But living by yourself, it has its benefits, like because it's just you, right?
Yeah, I just don't like living
And there's
alone.
no outside voices. There's nothing. It's just like it's you when you get back.
But when I like making meals for everyone and like being the
Hey, it was much appreciated.
like the house friend. Like I'm a friend. I don't like being alone, so I don't know.
The house dad.
Yeah.
The house dad,
Buying food and
buying food, asking
Yeah, he
people for their
wasn't your
laundry.
dad until he
Barbecue.
cooked your meals.
putting on the games.
Yeah, man. But,
True. What is weird?
That was a good time.
but yeah, it's cool.
That's just what I like to do.
But how's it been, man? We haven't been out here in a long time. How has it been?
Tech?
Yeah, just
I mean,
like
it's the
everything.
same. Just school.
It's the same. The school.
Yeah.
How long do y'all have again?
We're both May, and then he's December.
Oh, y'all got a few months left.
Yeah, we got a
a
semester and a half, and he's got half a semester.
Nice.
I mean, we're already 5 weeks
You
in.
get done December, May, okay.
So 2/3, but
Yo, so like when this year ends, well, this school year ends, there'll be like almost nobody left.
from our group, no.
Yeah. Because
Like-
Brando's done too.
Brandon
December.
December.
TJ.
TJ's done in May. He pushed.
Well,
Kyle's May.
Well,
God willing.
yeah, hopefully.
That's what he says. So.
okay, who else?
That's it. That from our group. I mean, who else do you
So
remember?
it'll be like straight rookies left, like Philip and them.
And Brenner.
Well, I mean, Brendan's basically a rookie. He was a freshman last year, wasn't he?
No,
Sophomore. He's been in for 3 semesters now. This is his
Yeah,
4th.
he's been in for a while.
He's about to be. He's a vet.
Well, he'll be a junior, I guess.
Yeah. He is a junior.
But
He
he'll be the
joined as a
oldest
freshman,
guy.
went all through sophomore, and now he's a
That's
junior.
one thing.
So is he gonna be the oldest?
Yeah.
He's the oldest.
I guess.
No way.
Who else? Because Bug's gone. Austin dropped.
Christian.
He graduates in May.
December.
Well, December, yeah, with his second master's.
He might do a third one, so he'll probably be there.
He actually was debating a third. Who else? Who else in that pledge class? Ryan's gone.
Oh, I thought
Austin's
he'd already
gone.
decided on the third.
How you know all this? You got
I communicate
intel?
with him. Yeah.
Is it just Brenner? There's 5 people in that pledge class. Who am I missing? Oh, Angel's back. So Angel
Angel with the glasses?
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, didn't they both have glasses? But yeah.
Yes, technically.
Well, actually, both of them have glasses. Yeah.
Yeah. So Angel and Brenner will be the vets at that point.
Dang, that's crazy though.
That's
I
how it
guess
happens.
really
Rookie becomes
McGregor
vets.
could have been the vet, but he dropped. He skirted.
McGregor dropped. He was holy.
Yeah, he skirted the semester. And then Josh, I think he's gonna try to graduate by May. But we'll see.
I don't
Yo,
think so. I think he's
that's
a while.
crazy. By the time May hit, nobody will be left.
It'll be over.
See how it happens.
It won't be over, chill.
No. I mean, like our chapter's over.
But this
It's
year,
done.
it will be the year where most people are gone. I guess. I don't think we've ever had a year that more than 5 people are gone. Like more than 4.
Not since I've joined, because like my first
Yeah.
semester, it was just.
It would just be like 3 a semester or like
Who-
2.
Who graduated my first semester? I don't know if anyone did. Steven.
But I don't think anybody did. What was your first
Oh,
semester?
Elijah did. Elijah graduated. That was
Uh,
it. And then the next one was just Steven. And then the next one was
I think Elijah Mason actually did the
was
same year.
Jeremiah and you two.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we've never had like a big number leaving a year.
And
you
then
know
in
what I'm
May, no one ended up graduating, right? We had a bunch that wanted to, but they pushed all.
saying? Yeah.
Alex, Brandon, and TJ all pushed, right?
Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, you know, life moves on. Hey, I thought college was fun, but real life is fun. You know what I'm saying? When you don't have to worry about grades and you just have to just wake up and just go to work.
I don't know.
The other side is, well, actually, it's gonna get a
It
big.
depends on the profession.
It's, I guess, but like regardless, well, it depends on your mindset. I guess.
I don't know. It depends on your mindset.
Yeah, I was gonna say depends on your mindset. Like, I always liked like hustling. You know what I'm saying? Like making money.
Yeah.
And school was like a gateway to that. You know what I'm saying? Like go to school because you're gonna get a good job. So it was more of like a gateway to getting to make money. So I always wanted to make money to begin with. So it was good for me, right? I just have to wake up and make money.
What do you do at your new job?
I don't know.
You don't really know necessarily.
No, like I don't know.
You're in the training phase.
Like I don't know. Wally, I'm almost done actually, but I don't know what I'm supposed to say. What I'm not
Yeah,
supposed to
you
say.
don't know.
Yeah.
So like I don't want to even. And this is live.
Can
Are you a killer or something?
No, it's not even that. But it's like these companies like
No,
they
no,
sign
yeah,
stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
Can you say off camera?
yeah. If we're just talking like we're live right now, I'm like,
It's
I don't
literally
have to.
just a normal job.
It
Like,
is,
it's-
but like I don't know because I signed a lot.
I don't blame you for not talking about it, but I'm just saying, yeah, it's like y'all are.
It's
So we
literally
have-
a normal
no,
job.
so
Like
we
I'm
have
breaking my
IT.
back.
We have IT. He goes to med school next year, so he'll be a med student. So he's a full time student, like actual full time student next year.
Yeah.
No more Fortnite. I mean, maybe.
We'll
Study
see, maybe.
but-
Chill. That's.
And then-
we don't want to think about that.
So, Alex, have you decided? Are you going to firefighter school? Are you gonna try to get a job management? Are you doing, say, the
I thought you
world
wanted to
race?
do
or
a
what?
world trip.
Yeah, you doing world race?
So, I have the option of moving to Austin.
Whoa, let's do it.
In which I'm leaning towards that. So,
Wait, so they said
Yeah.
Austin is weird. You're good to go?
I mean,
With
I-
your
Get back to you.
like I turned in my resume, I just got like here back word.
Who is this?
It's a financial firm.
Hey,
Who got you the in?
Yeah, my uncles, you know.
Okay.
Okay,
Connections,
connects.
boy,
That's
connects.
it.
Hey,
That's
that
it.
always sets you.
That's it.
So we got Austin, Houston, Lubbock, and then probably Lubbock. I'll probably still be here.
Connections.
for now.
Yeah, I wish Connections meant you were always in. But we don't
Hopefully I won't be here, but maybe we'll see. I really like to move out.
know. Oh, sorry.
Hey, we'll probably come back. Who knows? You actually never know where you're gonna end up at. Like I never knew I would be in Austin.
No, you're
I
supposed
thought I was
to go
gonna
to
be
grad
Houston.
school and do Houston or Austin.
Right? And
administration.
I thought I was gonna go to grad school, right?
Yeah.
But like that month, after I graduated to when I started working in January, like a lot of decisions, like things just flipped, right? So like you never know actually, like you actually never know. That's what I learned. Like anything could happen.
That's so true.
Like
I just remember thinking you were coming home to live, and you came back with Chad, and then you're like, "Yeah, I'm flying now. I'm going home."
And you
And
thought I was
we're
going
like-
back, bro?
Wait, what? Like, what's going on? So confused.
Yeah, but
You're like, "Yeah, I gave my car to my little bro, so I'm not gonna be. So we're flying back."
and you
I'm
believe
like,
me?
"What?" We did not have any idea what was going on.
Yeah, you never know, man.
So did you get a new car then, or does your or you
no,
still
I
have
still
the
have
other
the car.
Okay, you didn't end up getting
I'm
two
still-
brothers, or y'all sharing?
My plan is, I mean, see, the thing is, so here's the thing, right? This is one thing you're gonna learn once you start working. Is when everybody graduates, right? This is the timeline. You graduate, right? You get your own place or whatever. You got your job. You get your own place, and you buy a car, right? That's like the next thing you buy a car. And I could, right? But it's not the best.
Or you could save some money.
I'm thinking long term, right? Like I could buy a car and I'll do payments and like be doing payments, and
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
You don't want to do payments.
But I'm like, if I just wait 2 years, I could be able to just see my whole thing is just buy a car cash and don't have to do payments for the interest part. So I'm like, if I could just wait 2 years, be patient, and I could get a car and not hurt my financial status to look like, oh yeah, so he got a car, he got a job, he got a car. Like to look to the outside that I'm like doing something. You know what you're doing. If you're doing something, you're doing something. You know that. You don't have to buy stuff to show people that, oh, okay, yeah, he's doing it. Like, so that, you know, which is hard. Like, I want a new car. Who doesn't want a new car? You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants a new car. Well, he needed one.
Nah,
He
nah,
didn't have a
just
choice.
kidding.
He just
Wait, let's take a step back. He needed one.
He did.
Remember, he willingly gave his car to his sister.
Well, he had to.
Yeah,
No,
my
I don't think there was any had. He had the decision to keep that car.
I
Oh,
don't.
he did?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. He was just gonna have to start making the payments.
Yeah, I'd have to make the payments.
But but it was
So
you're
my
making
my
sure
goal,
that-
no, my goal. Oh yeah, I mean we don't gotta get into it, but yeah, no, I mean ideally I wanted to save up more and yeah, get a car.
I mean, he should have just got a lower end car the first time. Then his payments would have been cheaper when he had to
I
take
mean,
over.
Fusion's not bad, though.
No. The
The
Fusion,
Fusion's
I
so
like
much
the
better
Fusion
than the
over the
HRV.
CRV. I'm just saying, instead of getting this brand new CRV when he got it, he could have
It was
gotten a
not
lower.
brand new.
Okay.
it was not brand
He
new.
could have gotten.
and it was basic as all get out.
He
like,
could have. No, it was not.
Yes, it
literally had
was.
blind spot detection.
that's
No.
like base in Honda, bro. It was cloth. And it was like it was not even remote control seats.
He could-
It was,
Like-
you had to pull the lever.
Yeah, you had to pull the lever.
like I
Like
said,
it was basic,
he could
dude.
have gotten the Fusion then that was lower pricing and paid the lower payment.
I guess he could have, but I think your parents like co-signed on it, so like I don't think he had like full control.
Hindsight's 2020 always though.
Hey,
I mean, if I could go back, I'd still have a truck because I'd take my truck back.
hey, but I mean,
I love my new car, but I would take my truck back.
but that was like a, because remember you were like, yeah, if I can sell this truck, I'll be able to serve and all this. Remember, it was like more, it was more than
Yeah.
just like a money decision. It was more of like
Yeah.
you wanted to go to
Well,
Haiti
it was. I mean, it worked out. It's a lot better on gas and everything, but
and gas.
it really has saved me a lot.
I
of
think you
money.
had a V. Was it a V8?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
It was a gas goes on a machine.
I'm glad it happened the way it happened because the Fusion is amazing. So
Wow, so everything is falling. The pieces are falling into place.
Actually, the pieces are so far off the marks, it's ridiculous.
Wait, what's the
The
step
pieces
after
aren't
that?
even on the same game board.
Wait, what's the steps again, Will? What happens after you get a car? What
So
do you do
you
next?
get a job. You get a job. You get your own place. You get a car.
Okay, what's next? So what does Chad need to work on now?
Well, he already got
No,
all.
he doesn't. No, but he doesn't. No. He got the job. He got a job. Not
We
the
have to have his
job.
all in place.
Why is it not the
He
job?
got a job, but not the job.
What?
He got a room in someone else's place, and then he got a
Okay.
second-hand car because of the
Whoa!
first one.
Wow, that's one way to put it, I guess. That's one way to look at it.
So we always knew he was a beta, but he's like true
Oh. Is this live?
This is not live.
Hey, don't hit the bell notification. But that's the timeline, I guess. And I'm like, I could, but I'm like, cause this is what I learned.
Wait, so
Me and my coworker, I think we make the same amount. I would assume so because we do the same job. Unless he like financed his way to a better pay, but I think it's the same. And he will never see this. I just had to make sure I had to think about that. I'm like, okay, he'll never see this. Is he ever gonna see this?
Why did you say your coworker?
I
Just
just
say
say
somebody.
sure. Oh yeah, why did I say that? Okay, but hey, we have 8 views. He's not gonna see this.
I know.
All right, so I think we make the same pay, but I'm looking at the lifestyle. He has I think it's 2016 or 2017, like Land Rover, Range Rover, or
No
whatever.
way.
So the payments on that is not cheap,
they're
right?
Steve.
It's a lot.
He has you will never see this. 4 dogs. Like he will know exactly.
4 dogs, dude.
He has 4 dogs, right? And he has like a Instagram page. He actually runs the pages for the dogs.
Like wait,
Oh,
4
for
individual?
Yeah, so he has dogs and he has like like the pages.
Yeah, but like individual pages for each dog,
I
or
would
just like
think
all of
so. I would think so. I don't know. I don't know how they do that. But so he does
them?
that.
Dedication.
So okay, you have a Land Rover, a Range Rover, and 4 dogs. I know it's not cheap. You know what I'm saying? I know just one is
And
expensive.
then you still have rent somewhere.
Yeah, if you have 4 of them, you know what I'm saying?
in Austin, Texas.
And I don't know. It's just he's the splurge, just splurge money kind. I don't know what else he does in his life, but like I know for sure we're making around the same because we do the same job. And I still have my car from like 6-7 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm still like on the low with it. So that just shows you could go either way. So I'm sure to his friends, if he goes back to college, let's say I pulled back up with a Mercedes and you're like, yo, Will's doing it. But like my coworkers probably were making the same and he's probably just living on.
Yeah.
So that's what I learned, and I'm like, I don't have to. I can still.
Or
do
you'll
it.
make money for what you want. So if he wants
Life
a
is
raise,
easier that way.
he'll cut his food expenses instead of eating like better.
And
Yeah,
then
he'll
like
be
cheap
like
on
some
the food
SpaghettiOs,
just so
like-
I have the car.
Yeah, he'll be right out.
See, life is just what I don't have to. You don't have to worry about money because your car is still the same, and all the money is just like, all right, what am I gonna do? What do I want to do? You don't have to stress about it. That feeling is better than having a good car
That's fair.
and
I like
pulling up in a nice car. So that's my thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just need the vehicle to get from point A to
Point A to point B, baby. Hey, but don't get it twisted.
So
now.
my
I still
question
want those
is-
good cars.
So if these are the steps to like know that you're doing something, I just gave Chad a hard time, said because blah blah. So if I've already got my own place and I bought the car inside of college, then what do you go from there?
What's out of college?
Yeah, inside of college. So just get the degree and then you're good.
Well, I mean, like, it's not about getting the car and getting the place. Is can you get the car and get the place? Like, really get the car and get the place.
That's what I'm saying. I'm getting the car in the place while going to school. So is that good or what?
But like, is the car in the place gotten to where like, if you can't work for the next week, you still got it for the next 2 weeks. That's where you want to be at. Like, you can have the car, like you have the car in place right now. But if the next 2 weeks you don't make money, you don't have that car in place.
Yeah, I don't know.
So you want to be true, like, hey, for the next month, if I don't make the money, I still have the car in place.
I mean, I do, but it's just because save. You gotta save.
Nobody in college, bro. If anybody in college has a good car, if you have a good car in college, I know you cannot afford it. I know that.
scholarships. If it wasn't for
I don't
scholarships,
care what you do. If you have it, you're like check to check paying the car off. I know that I worked, so I know that for sure.
It's fair.
Like I know you can't afford that car. I know that.
But
So anybody that you know that has a nice car, just bless their soul. You know what I'm saying? Cars kill people. Like that's what it is.
yeah.
That is true.
Those car payments, Jesus Christ. Apartments. I live by myself, right? Well, my little brother lives with me now. We're gonna get a 2-bedroom, but you don't need a 2-bedroom. Like you live by yourself, but you have a 2-bedroom. Like you don't need that. Location. Like keep your expenses as low as possible.
Yeah, and yours got Austin's rent's insane.
And Austin is dumb as it is, so just keep your daily expenses, like every month, how much is coming out of your check to live. You want to keep that as low as possible,
So your
regardless
brother,
of how much you make.
your brother's living with you?
Well, he is now because he's going to school in Austin now.
Oh,
My
that's
little
cool.
brother.
Yeah.
Have you ever met him?
I haven't, but
Yeah, he's going to school in Austin now, so I have to get a 2-bedroom now. I
That's
was living with
good.
myself.
That'll be good.
I wanted him to live with me
Yeah.
so he sees like the grind.
He came with you, right? Or he didn't
Where?
come? I thought you said you were bringing him.
He's here.
Yeah.
He's
so-
sleeping right now.
Oh, okay. Why didn't you just bring him? He didn't want to come.
He's going to the wedding with me.
He's
He's
tired.
probably tired.
No,
bro.
oh,
It's like 2 a.m.
He's not gonna come here and shoot this podcast.
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
know,
my
he has a
sister's
lot to
with me
say.
too.
Oh, okay.
My sister and my little brother, they're sleeping right now.
Okay.
Yeah, my sister just wanted to come out and just see the city, I guess, and I'm like, okay, you can come see Lubbock.
What's going on?
She
Wait,
was
so
not
where's
doing
your brother
anything.
going to school? What school?
Anderson High School, baby. He's the new thing. You know what I'm saying? Soccer. All the coaches are like all over him.
Oh, okay. So
This is the beach.
he's going to be living with you. You're his guardian for school.
Yeah, the guardian.
Okay, that's cool.
He
Your
wants
parents
to
sad?
go pro.
Are your parents sad?
Yeah, my parents signed and everything. They're
No, are
like,
they sad that he's not going to be with them?
well, they're relieved. They're like, whoo, we don't have to worry about him. Because once you get old,
And your
like-
sister graduated, right?
Yeah, she already graduated. She's working in Houston. My dad was telling me this, right? And I'm like, hey, why were you relieved when I took him? Like, shouldn't you be like, oh, this is my kid, like, I want to, like, look after him or whatever? And he was like, once you get old, he was like, once you're like 30, 35 and you have your kids or whatever, you're like, oh yeah, these are my kids, right? And you're taking care of them. Once you're like 55, 60, you're just like, you want as less responsibilities on you. You just want to
Makes sense.
kick a fit up, right? And just chill.
Dude, that's so true.
And I'm like, hey, why don't you want to like be like invested in them? He was like, hey, once you're like 55, 60, you would talk to me.
That's
So I'm
that's
just like,
true.
oh, all right.
It's not like he's not invested, though. I
Like,
think
he's
he probably
invested.
thinks that this is probably a good choice.
But
for
he's
him.
not. Yeah, he's not as like hands on as I would be. And he told me, he was like, when I was your
And
age.
he's not. Sorry.
And he told me, he was like, when I was your age, like I was like so hands on, but like as the years go by, you just fade out and you just want to relax. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, all right. I mean, I don't care. I'm 21. Like,
That's cool though that he's coming to move in with you.
yeah. So he's
There you
living
go.
with me. You know what I'm saying?
So right now, are y'all in a 1-bedroom waiting to find a 2?
Yeah, we need to
Okay.
get. My lease ends in March, so we need to get it to ASAP. Yeah, we need that. Yeah, man.
So rent is ridiculously expensive there, right?
I mean, it's gonna get higher, but that comes with it. I mean, they pay you accordingly too. Like
Oh,
Austin,
okay, good.
the pay you're gonna get in Austin is probably gonna be slightly different from the pay you get in Lubbock. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, makes sense.
life is cheaper, right? In Lubbock.
And a little slower.
Hey, I love the slow life.
So Alex, when you moved out, you gonna live with your uncles at first?
Yeah, I would definitely. Yeah, for
we can get a 3-bedroom.
Around the back?
Part 2.
We'll give him the doghouse.
The doghouse.
Just make sure you run the dishwasher.
Why run the dishwasher? Why is that a?
Make sure you teach Alex to run the dishwasher.
You never ran one?
Make sure you teach him how to wash his clothes
Yeah, pretty
more
sure.
than once every
And
6 months.
Do
Oh my god!
What?
You got us scared now, dude. This dude's trying to put everything out there.
Yeah, come on, not doing.
No, he just has that much clothes. It's not even like a problem. He's still wearing clean clothes at 6 months. He just has that much clothes.
No, I actually cut down on a lot of clothes. I threw most of them away.
That's good.
Yeah,
You didn't give him the goodwill?
No, I threw them away.
You didn't.
What the
They
heck?
might should have
Trying
been
to
thrown
sell
away.
them?
Someone probably should have been thrown away. No, this boy literally has so much clothes. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, he had
Like
tubs.
he didn't wash his clothes the first time until his parents were coming in like November or December, and like,
And he had clothes.
or no, it wasn't even when your parents. It was when Austin was coming into November, December. I don't know. It was late in the semester, and I'm like,
Oh,
okay.
whenever his brother came.
Yeah, and he's like, I gotta wash the laundry, and I'm like, okay. So I walk in the laundry room, and there's like enough clothes for like a whole 2 people's wardrobes. I'm like, oh my goodness.
You get out the shot.
I'm about to come back in 1 second.
Yeah, and anytime I wanted like laundry done, I would just go drive to my parents' house, and my mom would do it.
Dude,
That's the life.
that's the life.
I remember the last time my mom touched my stuff.
No, because I'm not like lazy, but growing up, my mom did my laundry, and so I didn't. So it was just like.
Let's be honest, Chad.
Okay,
Your mom would do your laundry too if she lived.
Yeah,
an
yeah.
hour
Chad's
away.
mom will do his laundry.
No,
But
my
she's
mom
not-
stopped doing my laundry before I even went to high school.
Well, that's good. I mean, mine did. I
But
did
she
mine
would,
from, like,
though.
12 up.
What?
But she would.
If you asked her,
Like, will she be like, boy?
if you brought it home, if she still lived in Midland, so
If you brought
Hey,
home-
okay, if I was in high school and I asked my mom to do my laundry, she would say no.
Oh.
But if I brought my laundry back to the house and I was in college and I was like, I would never ask
If
her.
there was a
That's
reason
not
for it,
something
I
I would
guess.
ask.
I just wondering.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
laundry takes like 5 minutes to put in. It's like you're touching.
How much your mom do your laundry?
She gets mad at me all the time because I leave my clothes here. What are you talking about?
Do you ever go to Midland and be like, hey, mom, I
Right.
want my
No,
laundry?
I don't do that.
Or when she comes down, when they come to the house, you're like, yeah, I gotta do my laundry.
No, that's like the only thing my mom gets mad at me about. It's me leaving my clothes in the laundry room because I'm taking too
Yo,
long.
you know what's crazy though? Hey, that's why you got a sister. But does she cook for y'all? Does she cook for you?
No, well, my dad forces her to cook for us. She doesn't. She never does it.
But yo, if you have sisters, right?
You have 3.
You got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Do they cook for you whenever
We're
you're
only
home? Do you
two.
touch the stove at all, or do they cook? Like, do you touch the
Sometimes.
kitchen stuff when you're home?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sister,
Not like,
like
how
between
often.
because the sisters or moms.
Like just the women in the house. When you go back home, do you touch the kitchen stuff, or is food there?
Well, so in my house,
No,
when
I'm not.
okay,
I
it
mean-
depends because if I'm home, like most likely my sisters aren't there because they're like 24, 27,
And they moved out.
or actually they're 25, 28, but they're older. Like yeah, and they don't unless we're all home for a holiday. But if we're all home for a holiday, then it's a team effort or mom's cooking like straight up. But if it's just me like going home to my parents, so it's just me, my parents, and then my brother and his fiance now, so he got engaged this past week, and then me and my fiance.
Double wedding?
Then no. Then it just depends because like certain times if I go home I'm like, hey, I'm cooking out for us, like I'm cooking the meat, like let's, and then Mackenzie does all the sides, so
Okay.
it's a team effort always.
Hey, that's
For us.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
But I
though.
like to cook, so
In high
I'm
school,
always
yeah,
down
you
to
do.
cook.
But high school,
Oh, sorry.
all through high school, maybe like my freshman year is when I remember the last time I cooked in the house. Before, like the rest of the years, I never like even touched a spoon.
Oh. Was your mom stay at home or did she work
No, she worked.
all
but-
day, full time?
She would work and she would come back. If my sister, I have two. I have
Oh,
two
but you have
sisters.
2 sisters too, and one's your age or older?
I have one older, one younger.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
So I have 2 sisters and my mom. So I mean, 3 people. One of them's gonna do something. You know what I'm saying?
See, my sisters never lived with me, and then my mom worked full time as a nurse, so her shifts were different, like 12 hours. So a lot of times she wasn't home at dinner, or if we were during the summer when we stayed at home for the summer, she wasn't home during the day. So I had to learn how to cook for me and my little brother because I had to because I mean we had babysitter when we were little, but once we got old enough, like I had to be able to cook. I have not hardcore stuff, but like get some hot pockets in the microwave or something for us, or
You had to cook.
I learned how to cook like spaghetti and little things like that, just because it was easier to feed us than be like, hey mom, you go get us, or hey dad, we take a lunch break, get us Whataburger, bring it out of the house, you know,
Yeah,
So-
yeah, that would be ridiculous.
because they both were like working class when we were younger.
Somebody
So-
barbecue it.
I hate cooking, bro. If that's
do?
if that's one thing I've learned.
No, wait. You don't hate cooking, you hate cleanup.
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Really?
Well, yes, I hate cleanup too, but I consider that within when I say cooking, I'm including that too. Like that's one thing that I've learned being after living, graduating and living with my brother this whole time. Cooking sucks, bro. It
I don't
sucks.
understand why. It's so much cheaper. I love it.
No, it's amazing.
It's the time.
It's the time and the effort, bro.
Yeah.
It's so much cheaper. It makes so much sense. I buy all the stuff, and then it's like I get home and I'm like, okay, well, it's got to get
What are
cooked
you
right now.
cooking that's taking so long?
I'm cooking everything. I'm cooking
Like-
chicken,
Like,
Spaghetti.
okay, I'm like, okay, like I come home today, I'm like, okay, I'm feeling spaghetti. Okay, I'm gonna make occasion spaghetti. It might take me 45 minutes to an hour, but it's still worth it.
Exactly.
That's the
Exactly.
But
You
it's-
get home, you're dead, you're hungry, and it's like, okay, 45 minutes to an hour, let's get cooking.
Well, that's why you don't cook it then. You cook it before, so then you get home, you're like, oh, I'm ready to eat it. You just serve it, you eat.
Yeah.
You cook it when you're not hungry.
No,
That's you have to learn
yeah,
that.
you-
That's the
you-
process.
Yeah, you meal
When you're
prep.
an individual, anyways. Like once you get married or whatever, or you have someone helping out, then you can cook at the time because you have someone to help it speed it up and like stuff like that. But the best way is to cook when you're not hungry. So like if I'm making spaghetti, ask Alex. I would make it on like a Sunday, and then we would eat it through the week because it was the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, that's what my cousin does. She meal preps
Meal
on
prep,
Sunday.
yeah.
and then-
See,
Especially if you're single.
I've done that a little bit.
Yeah.
but
And
not-
then
Wait, which one? The
like
one
if
that
it's a
came to the
big
party?
meal.
I'm
No,
gonna take
no,
some
yeah,
break, another one.
And then if it's not a big
potato
meal,
noodles.
so like if you're doing like hot ham and cheese, you can make that like right then. 'Cause it's only like a 15-minute make.
Yeah.
Or like breakfast burritos, 15-minute make.
Even meal prep sucks though, because then then you're spending a few hours meal prepping.
It doesn't.
It's
I
still
don't know.
so
I
easy.
appreciate it
The
because
reason
I
they
like
suck
having
is because
good
you're
No.
eating the same thing.
Yeah, no, like finding the ingredients at the grocery store because they're all over. Like I don't want to like.
That's
do
another
all
thing.
the
Yeah,
search.
grocery shopping, dude.
Ooh,
Man.
grocery shop.
First-
And you know grocery
First
shopping,
world
dude.
problems, bro.
True, true.
Please, you were not just
Hey, you know what you
complaining
get?
about grocery
You just
shopping.
set
just
out
like-
a
No,
self-service
no,
and
no.
they'll bring it out outside.
No, I just
Restart.
stepped inside an HEB
Restart.
in the past 2 months. I've been using the service.
Restart,
I
restart.
can tell you slipped out.
Hey,
Wait a minute, you're still complaining
I'm
about
using it
grocery.
with 2 bucks.
wait, this dude's complaining.
Hey.
He's getting curbside delivery.
He just pulls aside and then just bring
Even
it
with
in.
curbside delivery, even with that huge thing, like I don't know, it's
For real though? Like you really
Wait.
order in and they bring it out to you?
yeah.
Well,
I've done that
well,
like I can't
Do you
even.
care
I've done
about
that so
cooking?
many times.
Or you don't mind whipping the spinach and chicken nuggets?
Now listen, so yeah, actually like
That's easy. That's
no. Here's the thing. Here's what I noticed,
That's-
right?
Well, don't go
Sticking
full
on a
course
tray?
meals.
No. Here's what it depends what your goal is. Like if your goal is just to be like healthy or whatever, like
Yeah.
then you wouldn't like almost need to cook, bro. Cause like
Because most of it's raw food.
Because
You're cooking,
it's
eating veggies.
it's not only raw food, but like it almost cuts your appetite. Like by the time you know whenever you're hungry and you have to make food, by the time the food
Yeah,
is
that's my
actually
feeling.
made, then you're not really as hungry.
That's another thing. That's dude.
That's what I learned. Like
I don't know.
what I did was I would not eat till like Thomas remember this, and I would not eat till after we worked out, which was like we got done with 4 o'clock or whatever or 3. I don't remember what time we got done.
started at 4.
We started at 4, so we'll get done like 5 or whatever. And I'm hungry, right? And I'll get home. Either I'll make food before I go to work out if I was done with classes early that day. If not, I'll be done with the workout and then try to make the food. So I'm hungry when I get home, right? And I'm making the food, and by the time I'm done making the food, all the smells and all that, I'll eat like 3 bites, and I'm already like, all right, I'm done. So that will help you stay fit, right? Because you don't eat as much. Because when it's quick and you have to work for it, and I just give you a bowl of like queso and all, you can just dive in, right? Cause like, but like when you're making it and all the work, by the time you're done, you're just like,
I agree. I just want to know, Chad. You said it's a waste of time, but if you go to a because if you're,
I didn't say it's a waste of
no,
time.
you did.
No,
What
it's
was that?
not a waste of time. It just
I never
takes
said
a
it
lot.
takes a
of
lot
time.
of time.
I said it takes a long time,
Okay,
and
let's-
it
let's-
takes
let's-
a lot of
listen.
effort and hard
You're
work.
complaining about the time, right? Either way.
No, I'm complaining about the effort. Yeah, and time and effort. Yeah.
Okay. So if you're complaining about the time, you're saying you're using like an hour to make a good meal.
Yeah.
So if you go, so that means to correlate, you have to think of a restaurant because you're not spending an hour in a fast food restaurant. So
No,
if you
I'm
spend
spending- I
so
can
if you
spend-
spend the hour in the restaurant, which you're going to if you go to a nice restaurant, you sit down, you get drinks, you get an app, and then you
I
get
don't
food.
go. I don't go to nice restaurants. I only go.
So then you
I go
can't.
drive-
But then you
look at
can't compare it to
drive-thrus,
cooking.
yeah.
Because if you're in a drive-through, then that's like a
I know,
just like
but
a sandwich.
That's
level.
exactly the point, though. Like, cooking is like healthier and all that, blah blah blah. But it
Right.
takes so much longer when it's just easier to pop in,
Mhm.
and you don't have to
but that's
think
the
about
reason.
it. You know, you just grab it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yes.
I don't. I just think of a different. I'm probably just because I like it. Like this past weekend, I spent 4 hours making barbecue, but it didn't bother me. I don't take that.
See,
It's just
that's one of those things. Like you either like to cook or you don't.
yeah.
I think it's just one of those
I
things.
don't know. Barbecuing though, I feel like that's different than cooking. You know, I feel like that's
Well,
Just
wasn't
the
this
vibe, I
yeah,
guess,
you know
like
what I'm saying?
music and
Yeah.
beers and
True,
you're
true. That's like
chilling,
chilling,
you know,
you're
what I'm
grilling
saying?
like yeah.
chilling.
That's different. Ethan can probably grill all day.
I love cooking though.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah,
like
to pay
making
him,
new things. Like this summer, me and Tyler came up with this Cajun spaghetti, and it's like fire.
If somebody asked me if I like cooking, I'd probably say, yeah, I love it. But then, like, I actually get in the kitchen, I start cooking, and I'm like,
I felt
I'm
like
like
you,
sweating in the food. I'm like, okay.
I felt like you enjoyed the time when we cooked ribs and stuff.
That was fun. I'm sure I did. I'm sure I did enjoy that time. We're all cooking this stuff
You
together.
had an A in cooking class.
Yeah, you did.
That's
Latin
fun.
cuisine.
That was fun to learn about how to cook new stuff.
You're sweating in
But
the
then-
food then?
But then I have to go home, and now it's time to make a batch of enchiladas, and I don't have my 2 classmates with me, and I got to meal prep, and I have to prep everything, shredded cheese.
That's
And
like
then
you
you
have to.
gotta clean it up.
And then you have to clean
That's
it up.
the worst part. No,
So
it's
just-
100% the worst
You guys
part.
You're cleaning all this sticky
lazy.
stuff with the pan.
I know. And I'm like, what my
Wait,
brother
wait,
do?
wait.
Eat the plate?
Wait, clean it up. You don't have a dishwasher?
We
Bro,
do.
this
It's
is
so
so
much we
stupid.
don't use it though.
As soon as you're done with that pan, take it, rinse it, put it in the dishwasher. It's
That's
that
what
easy.
you need to do. I
That's
know.
what
but-
you need to do. But
I
you're
know.
so no, but
Literally,
you're so tired
don't
from
look in
making.
there.
You're so tired from making
Man,
the meal.
if you're tired from making a meal, then that's pitiful.
It's an hour.
It is
bro.
pitiful. I'm not saying it's like.
Listen,
I'm not high road in here, but like.
making the meals work. Eating is work too. Now let's not forget because you
It is.
sweat.
The way I eat, yeah.
So you're making the meal, you're tired. You're eating it, your body's tired. Now I gotta clean up.
I know.
Like
Y'all make it sound so much worse than it is, though. Like,
You're right. We are. We are.
No,
So
but it also
overkill.
depends on how experienced you are. Because, bro, if I'm like looking at a recipe, it'll take me forever, and I'm
Yeah.
using like 20 bowls and like 5 different spoons.
I think y'all just need to learn how to make simpler foods.
Exactly.
Make it
I
easier,
was
quicker,
about to say
and
that.
easier, and still
I'm-
good. Like, my go-to is ham, egg, and cheese sandwich, and it takes me 15 minutes.
See,
You fry an egg, boom. Get the butter the bread, put the slice of cheese, ham, egg, ham, cheese, bread and then on the same thing that I just cooked the eggs
we
on.
all need to hop on that.
Like, it's so easy and it's good.
yeah, that's not really like grilled cheese ramen. Like I'm not really talking about those meals. Even though those meals, like it's. I
Those
mean,
are not meals.
But that's not really
those are
grilled
5
cheese.
minutes.
That's like a full-size sandwich.
I don't consider that cooking.
And
no,
yeah, I'm
no,
not
that's not
talking
the cookie I'm
about
talking
ramen
about. Yeah,
What are you
the
talking
cookie
about?
I'm talking about is actually
Like
making
what?
stuff
But that's what I'm
Like-
saying. Spicy, like
spaghetti and
like this morning I had breakfast
You just
burritos
put-
and
you
it
just
take me
boil
about
it.
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
what?
Jeremy, breakfast burritos did not take me more than 30 minutes today. I
Yeah.
popped off some I fried some sausage real quick, chopped it up,
No, breakfast burritos take a long time.
threw the
bro.
egg in,
Yeah,
got
they
it,
do.
you know, real
Hey,
quick finesse.
you
put
know
it
what
in
we should have done though?
I mean,
We should have had a frat house.
I'm exaggerating it, but
We definitely
because-
should have.
We should have had a frat house because we have like in the fraternity we have people like to cook, we
It
have
would've
people
been
that like
great.
to bake, and we have some of us that just like to eat, and we just show up. Garrett already made food. What's his name?
hey, Alex and I are right there. We're waiting at the table.
Alex was the baker. Alex made the
He was the
desserts.
baker. Yeah, Alex make the
Yeah.
pudding.
Pudding?
And we have one more baker.
I'll set the table.
What's his name? Jeremiah.
Oh yeah, the cookies.
He loves making the cookies. You know what I mean? So that could have been it, man. If we had a frat house.
That would have been.
You
hey,
just wake
I
up
would
and
love
like,
to
hey,
eat
we
that house.
we would eat
Kyle
well, but
wanted
we
to
would
do
get
it.
nothing done.
We
would literally get nothing
No,
done.
Kyle wanted to. Remember, he found that like 11-bedroom house over there, out like towards North Frankfurt, like out towards
Right there,
Friendship.
Quaker.
He did.
It was
Yeah.
on Friendship. It was like 11, but it was like it was like $5,000 a month. But after you subtract it or divide it by like 12, it wasn't that bad. But bro, the
That would be
utilities
nuts,
would have been
though, like-
insane.
No.
Yeah,
But it
that
had
could be
like
nuts.
had a main house, it had the guest house, it had a full size
Is that
pool
like
and
do
everything.
fraternities actually like? Is there a fraternity that has a frat house and they actually live it?
They don't.
They
They're
can't
not allowed
like
to live.
the Texas Tech frat houses. They're not allowed to live in. But I'm pretty sure there is one or two that have a frat house. Technically, it's just not on campus, so they can. It's not deemed a frat house. It's just they bought a house as a fraternity.
Yeah, so that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. We would do that.
I mean, we could do it. It just can't be on Tech's campus or whatever.
There's
It
no
can't
houses
be.
on Tech campus.
Well, the Greek Circle is part of Tech campus, technically.
Oh my gosh.
It is. I mean, it's just the way it works, but it's their property.
But yeah, that would be ridiculous. It will be.
It's not as bad as I'm saying, but I mean.
No, but Thomas is right. We would get nothing done.
No, it'd be chaos.
True.
people would be
We
knocking
have
on
nothing
doors.
done. We were
And
different
we would
houses.
have a million more stories.
But we would.
So is it worth it? I say yes.
I don't know.
A
We
million
would got
stories
stuff done.
and a million, you know.
There would have been bad stories too, though.
It would have been bad too.
I
We
would
would
take
see the
it.
same people.
I take the
every
bad
day.
with the good.
Whoever we rented the house from would probably end up hating us by the end of it.
We'd have house meetings. They'd be so.
There'll be
nobody
doors
would come.
banged up, people banging up.
We probably have to set study hours and stuff like quiet hours. But
And
I remember
nobody
Kyle-
would be quiet.
No,
Yeah,
it
but
would.
I
We had
remember
study
Kyle-
hours
no,
and
but-
Zane was crying the whole time.
But the difference is, I remember looking, and Kyle showed us, and that house
Yeah, I
was
need to
big
see his
enough. Like
restaurant.
we would never like. I could be on the other side and not see Thomas for a week, like not even knowing, like just
Yeah.
going in and out.
Bruh, no. You know someone will get bored. Like, it'll be like 1 a.m.
It'd be me and
Someone's
Kyle at
bored,
3
and then
a.m.
they'll
We're
be
like getting up,
on
knocking.
doors,
Are
bro.
you up?
Yeah, that's.
We're trying to hang out.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous. I couldn't do that.
So,
That would be nuts.
but it would have been fun though.
I mean,
No, I definitely like if I could have done it like if I could pay for my school and rent, like I'd totally yes. 11 guys, one house. You have to try that.
That would be
could
like
go
what?
wrong?
That, okay, let's say 5,000. That would be what? Like 500?
I think when we did it with the math, if it was 5 and we divided by 12, I think it was less. I think it was like 3 something,
under
but then you
five,
have to do utilities, which would have been
Let's say
crazy for 12
5,000
people. Yeah.
divided by
Let's say
12.
five, though. Let's
It's
say five.
like 4 something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's say like 5, I guess.
It's probably like 450,
Do the math.
460.
How much is it?
416.
See, yeah.
Wow, you did that?
Yeah, I did that. in my
But then
head.
after
No,
utilities,
the utilities would be way more.
No, but
and
a
we
little bit
would
more,
have to
but
pay
it's-
someone to keep the
No, I know, but it
the
would be more
grass and everything.
proportional, like disproportional than normal. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a huge upkeep with the. Like, if you're doing air can and all
Because
that
that
stuff,
pool too.
and like it's huge area, I'm assuming.
Wait,
it's
so
like
what's the utility on the pool? The pool guy?
Oh, you have to keep water.
Okay, so
and
416,
electricity
what,
to run it.
500 with utilities?
I don't know, but it would.
I don't know. It probably would have been under
600.
600, but it wouldn't have been. It would have been bad.
Yeah, it would have been on.
But it would have been okay for
So you would
what
have
we
to
would have
fill
had
the
because
whole
it was like a
borough.
gorgeous house. Like it was nice. And I remember we were looking. We were like, we could fit more than 12 people in this house. Low key too, because there was a bunch of rooms that weren't considered rooms. Like I remember we were like the basement literally could be someone's room because it was huge.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of like basements or living room. Like there was like 6 living rooms in the house. We're like we could get like rid of 3 of them and make them bedrooms and rent out like making more people.
If anything,
Or we could put bunk beds, you know. I remember that idea, and I was like, yeah, that's too much.
if anything, it's just like do it just for like the social experiment aspect of it, just to see how it goes down. You know what I'm saying?
2 people died.
Yeah.
5 people failed.
Hey, someone died in like Penn State or something last year. Did y'all see
Yeah,
that?
but that was
crazy.
There.
I didn't hear about that. So just
I feel like
recently.
somebody dies in any university every year.
Yeah, I feel like there's always like
It's
that.
just not.
Oh yeah, someone died at LSU last
Yeah,
year.
where's the rest of my? I need to pee bad.
Back to the left.
It's ridiculous.
Alright. You remember whenever Brandon lit up your
Oh my
Remember whenever Brandon lit up your
That was like the first week of school.
dude.
Anyways, but we just kind of rambled this episode.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's good, man. That's all I wanted was rambling.
Yeah. Y'all want to end it here and then just talk amongst, or do you want to keep going?
Yeah, that's kind
Yeah, we don't want it too long.
And then we can listen to all Will's crazy stuff. Well, anyways, thanks for listening, guys. If you listened or if you stay tuned and you watched, either or. I hope you guys are having a great night. It's a little late, but as always, keep it classy. Let's get it, and Recom Tech.
See you next time.